Super Empath Supernova. 10 signs you have become Supernova Empath. Hey there. Empath is often regarded as the most wonderful and kind person on the planet. If you are an empath, you should be aware of your tendency for assisting others by displaying the maximum level of empathy possible. People are always looking for you if they have good or bad news to share with you, since they love to do so because you are the only one who can understand them. Empaths have a near-perfect understanding of others and know how to respond to their problems. Despite their good intentions, empaths have a limit to how much empathy they can give to others. It is critical that individuals don't overstep their bounds and take advantage of the empath's generosity. Because if they do, they will be amazed at how unattractive empaths are, especially when a good empath has turned into a Super Empath Supernova. So, how do you know when you have turned into Super Empath Supernova? Or some may say Supernova Empath. No matter what people call it, when you have turned into one, only bad things will happen to people, particularly the narcissists. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell so you will not miss out on any video updates related to this topic. Now let's go on to the video. 1. You throw people away from your life. You have probably done this to your peers, co-workers, or even family members. You simply disregard the individual who made you upset in the first place. As an empath, you will behave differently than most others. When an empath feels harm and becomes supernova, he or she will not care and will not amuse the person who caused the pain for a long time. It is not that you are spoiled or selfish. It's just that you can't stand facing the individual any longer. You are very compassionate, a fantastic listener, and empathic, and you will go to any length to alleviate everyone's suffering, but you can't bear it when people show you no gratitude. 2. There is no limit to your anger. As an empath, you always treat others with respect and do not become enraged for no reason. When people push you too far and test your tolerance and integrity, you will turn into Supernova Empath. You might become enraged, even more enraged than most people. Some people believe empaths have no wrath and are always willing to forgive and forget. How could they possibly be so wrong? Empaths have a tender heart and spirit, and they hold the negative sensations inside them to themselves, but when it hurts too much, it explodes. If you are an empath, you will likely scream back at individuals with all your might. Whatever unpleasant feelings you have within will come out in full force, and no one in this world will be able to stop it. You will probably say something you will come to regret afterwards, but that's how empath's mind works. People who thought they knew you well will be surprised to learn about the other side of you that they have never seen before. 3. You will start to show negative feelings. Empaths, as you all know, have the power to transform bad feelings into pleasant ones, which is why so many people want to be around you as an empath. When you can no longer control your anger and the supernova has consumed your mind, you will no longer display pleasant feelings toward people. You can be the most ice-cold and ruthless person on the planet, and no one would dare to approach you right now. That is why people should not abuse your emotions to the point of humiliation, because you, as an empath, have feelings just like everyone else. Because few people understand what it's like to be an empath, it is difficult to meet someone who truly understands you. Empaths should not be treated in a way that causes them pain and embarrassment. Do not forget this statement. Only empaths can truly understand an empath. 4. You slam the door as hard as possible. When empaths are upset at someone, their supernova rage goes well beyond what others can comprehend. Empaths want their rage to be felt by others. For example, if someone presses the wrong button that causes empaths to be angry, empaths will get up, leave the area, and slam the door hard enough to draw everyone's attention. Have you ever been so enraged by someone before? When you are furious, you have a tendency to lose control. It is possible that you are an empath. Empath fury is not the same as someone who has a terrible temper. Because persons with a bad temper frequently express their mood and conduct, it is easy to spot them. Empaths, on the other hand, rarely express it because they are generally cool individuals. No one ever tried to come near to empaths when their wrath emerged, so who knows what they could do besides shut the door? If you need help, make sure to check out on the link on the description below this video for one of my best recommendations in healing your social anxiety problems. 5. You prefer to be invisible. Empaths will constantly try to avoid conflict even if they are enraged. Empaths despise themselves even when they are in this situation. Empaths are well aware that a lack of self-control might cause them to act irrationally. You, who have turned into Supernova Empath, would hide from the people who have wronged you. You will not, for example, walk down the same corridor or enter the elevator with that person because you know the offender is on the other side of the door. You will go to extraordinary lengths to get to your destination. You don't even want to be in the same room with them. You can't take that person any longer, and you don't want to make eye contact since it will intensify your rage. 6. You release your anger by crying your heart out. Empaths rarely express their genuine feelings, especially when they are in pain, because they don't want to bother others with their troubles. You just care about other people's sentiments or feelings and wish to help them feel better when they express them. All of this, however, will alter once you have fallen into the Supernova Empath world. You will find that you have a tendency to cry uncontrollably. To put it another way, you will no longer suppress your emotion. Instead, you will let it all out in tears in front of everyone. You probably don't know how to express your wrath because you have too much rage in your heart. However, because the anger needs to be expressed, some empaths will do it with a lot of tears. 7. You lock yourself away from people. Empaths have a variety of nasty ways of expressing themselves, particularly when no one cares about their feelings. Your mind is totally consumed by the supernova rage. Some empaths, on the other hand, will take a different strategy and isolate themselves from other people. You have obviously done it before, when you simply want to be alone for the rest of your life. You don't want to talk to anyone, even if you have to do anything such as go shopping or catch a movie in the cinema, you would rather do it alone. If that does not work, you may hide from other people by going into the dense jungles or mountains and breathing in the fresh air. Being an empath can be challenging at times since you constantly absorb energy vibes from others and your surroundings. Therefore, avoiding them will help you relax. 8. You feel exhausted all day long. As an empath, you will notice that when your heart is engulfed by hate and hatred, it depletes your energy significantly. When you wake up in the morning, you may be full of enthusiasm and eager to take on the world, but that energy can quickly diminish when people make you angry. The energy within an empath functions in a unique way. You won't be able to restore it to its original state once it's exhausted, which will make you angry or sad. You begin to feel fatigue throughout your mind and body. Even if you don't have a full schedule, you're exhausted. You can no longer distinguish between good and wrong. The exhaustion will not go away no matter how much you try to recharge yourself by resting or lying down in bed. 9. You begin to blame others for your reaction. Empaths' regular behavior does not include blaming others for their shortcomings. Empaths are often quick to point out that everything happens for a purpose in the end. When you are angry and turn into a supernova empath, however, you are not going to act like this. You begin pointing fingers and blaming others for your negative reaction. You have had your fill of suffering and believe it is time to retaliate. To put it another way, no more Mr. or Mrs. Nice Guy. Your only pleasure comes from inflicting pain on the aggressor and surrendering to your fury. 10. you find ways to destroy your own self. If all of the other signals have failed to heal or calm empaths' hatred and hostility, this could be their last choice. Have you ever had the feeling that nothing will ever heal you again, or that you want to give up completely? You simply feel compelled to injure and endanger yourself because you have lost all hope. Worse, you intend to end your pain by taking your own life and sacrificing it for the greater good. If you have already reached to this point, it is a good idea to seek professional aid. You must break free from your fury, since you have a lot more wonderful life ahead of you that you can ever imagine. There you have it, Super Empath Supernova. 10 signs you have become Supernova Empath. Have you ever been in this kind of feeling where you seem so lost to your rage and anger? Are you a Supernova Empath? Share your experience on this topic by leaving a comment section below. If you found this video very helpful to you, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and activate the bell button so you don't miss out on any subsequent video updates. Thank you for watching.